Hey, Justin.
Hey, what's up?
How are ya?
I'm good. Where are you?
I'm coming to you from Alice Beach this week.
Oh, yeah, that's not a usual background I see there.
Yeah, it's very, advanced. These are actually prints right here from, not
Mhm.
prints, like real live art from my friend Mackenzie Dove in Birmingham. She's awesome. If you want to go to Instagram and check her out, she's a big artist.
I love it. Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad to know where you are. I like the art. You want to hit us with the intro, who you are, who I am, and Mitchell, send us on our way.
sure. My name's Blayne Penny Lane. This is my co-host Justin, aka Justin. We are the host of the Penny Lane podcast, and this is our show on Benzinga. So welcome.
Boom.
Boom. Speaking of art, I got a text from you this morning, Justin, about art.
Did.
Yeah, you wanna tell everyone what that text was?
Yeah, really exciting. You know, when you've got a nice position in the old port and it's green.
Sure.
And you have that nice false sense of wealth.
Sure.
And then you also have a sense of, I got to do something with this money.
Right.
So I got a long-standing saga of Nokia, and Nokia going, currently very, very well.
Yeah.
And because of that, I decided that I have a hole in my pocket. I'm sorry, a hole burning in my pocket.
Yeah.
Based on my current position. And I have a new office. Not this one. This is my house, my apartment, whatever. I have a new office at work, and it's got a giant empty wall. And so I have decided that I am interested in a first-time commission. Is that the right word?
That's it.
Yeah. For Blayne to essentially paint the largest painting I've ever seen.
Now, what's interesting about that is you just didn't want to start with like a standard commission. Now, you and Kate are probably the most collected Blayne collectors there are. You have the largest private collection.
Yeah, there's one over here. There's a couple in here.
Yeah, there's some in the guest bath. You've got some in the living room. You got tons of Blayne art, but you don't want just another Blayne art. You want the biggest Blayne art I've ever done.
Yes.
Okay, so how does that work?
What do you mean?
Well, you've got a big wall, but what about you is like, I don't want just anything. I want the biggest one.
Statement. It's a statement.
Well, I feel like it's kind of a parallel with what happened with Nokia. Like, oh, if I'm going to go big, I'm going to go really big.
All the way in, correct. Yeah.
All the way in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of wall to cover up, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first one. We'll definitely take some pictures. I'll take a picture with it. We'll have Mitch throw it in the show. Whenever it's done, I don't know how long these things take.
Month, 2 months, 6 months.
Oh, no. Okay. Way to set the expectation. Hey, so I definitely want to talk about Robin Hood today. And you said you were trading it, which was exciting. You also want this to be a show where everybody in the comments is involved. And we already got some D-Nut going on today.
Yeah. Mitch,
you tell me.
Can we look at the D-Nut chart?
Bought some D-Nut.
So what happened since last week? I sold for a loss.
Do you remember we thought 15 was a very nice support, and then it just wasn't?
I think it was 16.
Well, it went well below that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And August 3rd. Yeah. Okay. So we're accumulating a base, some would say. Also, that's not a good day. That's a very bad day.
All right.
Good sell.
STBC. If you could come back in the comments and tell us why you bought it, I'm very interested.
He thinks this is it. He thinks 15 is where we bottom out.
Are we knife catchers, Justin?
I want to talk about that with Robin Hood.
Okay.
But this, I would like to know from STBC. I bought it at the end of the day. Yeah. So you think 15 is where it stops? There's no more pain.
Okay. And you think, is this a support level?
Callum hates donut.
Literally stop.
Dude, I don't think Callum's ever had a donut in his life. Otherwise, he'd know this was a buy.
They don't have donuts in England.
Tea and crumpets. They have crumpets.
Yeah.
Gross.
Maybe a nice scone.
You think crumpets are supposed to be as warm as a donut?
No. That's why you have to warm it in the tea.
See? Antonio Miller with the holy donut. This guy is currently having a Dunkin', could be a coffee, could be one of those teas right now, McSane. I think still Krispy Kreme's a good spot. D-Nut, I mean, who knows? It could hit $14.50.
Wait, here's Christopher saying 7?
Oh.
Then it's like a legit penny stock. These are hot donuts.
See, 1950, 17 now. I see 15 to 16.50. So you're looking for it to go from 15 to 16.50, and then you may pop out of it for a bit, see if it can't make another level up. All right, McSane.
Hey, Mitch, would you buy donut here?
Maybe the actual donut, not a stock.
Oh, you know what? I still, in this case, you're gonna pull the old. I don't know if you can say his name or not. I'm pull the old Jim Cramer, and you buy what you buy what you use. You buy what you believe in. I still believe in Krispy Kreme. I don't know if STBC. I will be 100% out by 16.50. Yeah, I don't know if you're a Krispy Kreme eater or not. You certainly see something you like.
You get it cheaper than a day one, guys, right?
What was the IPO? 13?
Or the open here was 16.30 and the low was 15.50. So
wow. So no, it's still a little bit lower. So it's on discount. That's perfect.
Cool. Speaking of recent IPOs, Justin.
Robinhood?
Shall we?
Yeah, I want to hear what your trading saga is with Robinhood today. STBC sold Robinhood at 50. It's currently sitting at 70. I would like to see the chart here, Mitch, because I want to bring up something that I've seen before, and I can't wait to talk about it. I think we should look at the daily on Hood.
You know, Hood really falls into my category of like tickers that I like the name of, Wish being a very famous one. I mean, it rolls off the tongue.
So looking at the daily, obviously we just IPO'd. Look at this massive gap up, and then look at that wick where it hit $85 and closed at 67. And you know what that wick and that candle looks like to me?
It's not a hammer candy.
No. It's the same exact Nokia candle that happened on January 29th, 2021.
Are you kidding?
You know how many people probably bought today at $80, $85 and watched
thinking we're going to the moon?
Watched it go to 67, expected the GameStop to be another, see, Hood to $1,000. People thought that was going to happen today, I bet. And then boom, they lost immediately another 25%.
Now, is Hood going to be a meme stock, you think?
Isn't it?
It has the makings of one.
It's official. This is the 1 hour today.
Right.
August 4th, we opened and went straight up. It's so crazy to look at the chart because you don't like now that it went up $30 in a day, like it's so skewed, you know?
Yeah, it makes
it's
the
already
first
a
couple
meme.
Days.
Okay.
Just no movement right there, right? No movement.
What? But there was. It's crazy.
That's movement.
I know. Well, I know, but before that, it was still like that's still 5% days, 10% days when you're talking about 32 to 36 or vice versa, right? And those are either way. This is real movement now.
I gotta know. Penny, did you trade this?
Yes, obviously. It's a crack for me. I can't stay away from something like that. I traded it twice, one around lunchtime and then one from about 3:54 to 4:05.
Oh, so you went aftermarket.
Well, one during lunch. I think it was around 12:30. So sorry, you guys can't see. That little pop right there. Mm-hmm. And then one right into close.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Golly.
What's it doing right now?
I got it. I got it up. 68.51 after hours.
All right. I thought it would maybe run after hours. It is not.
Look at that, though. And Callum said Skip Tape and Stanley on that $85 push. Yeah, I mean, look at 85 and then immediately, well, I mean, it halted down. I don't know if there was only one halt today. I saw one halt live. I don't know if it halted again.
It's 100%. Yeah, you got two halts going up,
two halts.
One halt going down.
Yeah. Oh, there. Okay, I can see it now. There's the first one going up. Yep. And it halted there going down. Yeah, that's insane. There's so many people that probably made a lot of money and a lot of people that definitely lost a lot of money when they saw it on the 1 minute go to 85. There's somebody in the chat who's real happy to be here, Mitch.
Wow.
I saw Gabrielle said the only one who made money today on Hood is Spencer. That's the CEO, right? Is that his name, Spencer?
I don't know.
No, his name is Vlad.
Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad. So that guy sold $275 million worth of stock when it was what, in the 30s? So no one's having as bad of a day as him.
Sure.
Because that could have been $750 million.
How many people do you think traded Robinhood on Robinhood today? And was that like an out-of-body experience?
It's like Inception.
Yeah.
I did see, you know what's really interesting is that if you saw the news, they were being investigated for, well, there was going to be an investigation. Is that right? Someone's going to have to correct me. And it wasn't insider trading, was it? It was, and now I got to go back and look at the news. And that came out just, what, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, and just didn't matter. Has no effect.
Hoodception. I like that. All right. Someone was asking us for a chart up here. AMD. Let's look at that.
Why did Spencer from Benzinga, the president of Benzinga, which I totally knew, why did Spencer make so much money today? I feel like I missed something.
He traded it long on stream for us. So
I missed that.
Not a bad little win from 65 up to around the 70s. But hey,
he picked it up at 65.
Yeah, he was
late to the party.
Late to the party, joining the market order team. You know.
Interesting. So he just threw a market order in probably when he saw it.
Market in, market out, baby.
Saw it at 45, and unfortunately, it settled at 65.
Hey, Callum, that's rude. Meme stocks are fun sometimes. Did you guys know that Callum can trade in the halt?
Can trade during a halt?
During a halt.
Because he's international?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
It's really wild.
Now, based on depositories, because he's using a different exchange?
You know, my brain can't like grasp exactly what's happening, but I do know like we're all sitting there like in a halted stock and he's just like zip, 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 just scalp city.
So if I crypto him some money during like the hood halt, we could really do some damage, right, Callum?
Yeah, I think he's really cleaning up.
Love that.
Chances that hood opens at 40. Oh my gosh, that'd be a gap down of all gap downs.
Are you in deep right now? Or are you going to sell aftermarket?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not holding that. Literally, I bought it at 355 and sold it at 405.
Oh, got it. You're not holding it. Okay.
No, God, no. That thing's going to tank, probably.
Who else was it? STBC? No, Antonio Miller is in hood right now. Are you guys holding all night?
Yeah, if you could raise your hand if you're overnighting Hood, I would like to salute you because that takes balls.
Guts. Okay. Or balls. That's fine too. That's
so I got
nice.
A question. So what do you call a person that holds Hood? Is there like
Hodl hooder?
Are they
Hodl
hoodlums? What is it? I don't know. Whatever works.
You can HODLHOOD. I overnight shorts on AMD. That is not.
We'll look at AMD. Do you have our meme?
That's not good. That's not a good way to fall asleep at night. STBC in a short position on AMD. Well, maybe in this current position, it is a good way to go to bed, but at some point that has to turn around. No. Yeah, Hoodler, boom, snap, crackle, pop. I'm going to take 50% credit for that. Antonio Miller said the HOOD. Look, that we workshopped that one together. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to let me get no credit for that.
You threw out the components. He just sort of massaged them.
Hoodler. Yeah. And that's called groupthink. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
I have not seen this chart.
Me neither. What time frame are we looking at here, Mitch?
On a daily.
Yeah, this is a daily here. It's done a big breakout from the 72 support all the way up through that 100. And some people thought, hey, does it stop there at 100? No. All the way up there to the high today. I think it went all the way up to 122.
Okay, and now we're shorting from 119 STBC.
It's not the worst place to start a short position.
I'm kind of into it.
So what happened to the chip shortage? We just decided there was no longer a chip shortage and AMD could make unlimited amount of money.
Mitch, you know about the market.
Good. No, that's a good thinking, Justin, honestly.
We just decided the shortage no longer exists. And
we replaced the shortage with COVID 2.0. Got it. We're back into COVID.
The shortage just went to cars, I guess. The chip AMD's makers, though, they're okay.
Chip shortage is definitely still a thing. See, Trevor agrees. I guess
you and Trevor, you have all these friends in the chat. I thought you guys were my friends.
I got a lot of friends. So we thought that the chip shortage certainly affects supply, not demand. However, I don't know how they're going to make more money with less chips, but that's a massive, even if you think about it in terms of market capitalization, it's a big jump today. But hey, I would like to see STBC here next Wednesday, and he's buying all of us dinner.
Let's follow up.
This could be a good one, and now Mitch is taking notes. I already know it.
Yeah, I like me a good steak dinner, so we'll line that up.
AC Texas Hammer's back, and
AMD turned into a meme stock.
I think it must have. What's the that's a daily? You're looking at volume today, 224 million. That's how much above average is that?
STBC is coming back. I like him. He's the #1 fan this week. Let's get him.
My Apple trade went well too. Yeah,
get him a gold medal.
We're all living vicariously. Hey, Jeffrey, I really appreciate you bringing in the whole fib level here, but that's too highbrow for me.
Right. We don't know things. We just guess.
Callum may be able to comment on the fib levels, but
somebody who knows something, but not us. This KitchenAid microwave is something I'm interested in.
Thanks to the chip shortage, your KitchenAid microwave does not work. They said there were
orders ahead of me.
Fibonacci sounds like the restaurant that STBC can take us to.
After this, this is kind of annoying to me. Like, go to the Target and buy the microwave you want. Like, why order some? Right? I don't understand. I think I would just go. I'd be like, cancel order. I can't wait this long. I'll go to the Target.
I mean, now you're really coming at Snap.
Maybe it's
on a
KitchenAid
level.
Maybe KitchenAid is like one of those really nice custom microwaves that you have to order, in which case, I'm sorry. If it's just going to sit on the counter, though, just go to the Target.
That got a little deep and a little personal with Snap, Crackle, Pop. And I think there's a chance you may owe them an apology.
I'm sorry. That was rude.
You don't dictate how people shop.
I don't.
I shorted AMC at 40. Okay, but that was a long time ago, obviously, months and months back.
He said this week.
This week, good. This week, good week.
STBC, you and I were on the opposite sides of that AMC trade today, so.
Hey, Callum, why don't you drop a little AMC? I was going to ask Callum to drop a ticker.
That like really good support at like 31, and then it broke it and lost some money. Today was not a good day for me.
What is your, Mitch, what is your circle on there on that volume pop at the green day? Yeah, what's that from?
That was when, I guess, that was the last time. Oh, that was the gap fill. When we first filled that gap. That's what it was. I was signifying that gap fill, and it was looking like it was coming back here in the 45s, but a quick reversal there. I mean,
yeah. John, I agree. What do we mean? Are we shorting the stock? Are we buying puts? What are we doing exactly?
Oh, maybe going to the movies.
You know, so that's a good question. I'm wondering if STBC is buying put options or if he's actually taking a short position in terms of well, let's see. Short can be selling naked calls, buying put, or just obviously shorting the stock. So he could be doing all three, the trifecta. I don't know.
Black Widow joke.
I will say when I started trading and I was shorting stocks, I was actually taking a short position by borrowing those shares and waiting for that stock to tank and then selling them at a lower level. So that's how you can have infinite losses, though. So wouldn't always recommend. AMC, I just bought puts. There you go. And AMD, I sell naked calls. So yeah, I mean, that's how he's shorting those stocks. I understand. You know, technically when I was in Nokia and I was selling covered calls, that's a short position, but really it was a revenue generator. So it can be very confusing, I guess, right? Are you bored of the short conversation? There's a lot of shorting going on.
No, me?
Yeah.
No, I just don't short, but I would buy a put. Shorts are like that. It's too scary. I don't like the idea of infinite losses. You know, I like to be very conservative. So puts, yes. Short, no.
Got it.
Also, I would love to do what Callum said and pull up one today, or the one ticker, today's chart.
The ticker is one.
One. Yeah.
O&E.
O&E.
One Smart International Education Group.
Now, Callum, is this China EDU? Is that why we got so much Momo and the under $1 China EDU plays like mid-morning?
First guess would be yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all of MTA was doing that this morning.
That was not a bad idea, right? When you see it all on your scanner in the morning, right?
Right. Didn't really pan out into the afternoon.
Where'd we go? So, yeah. It really fell below VWAP pretty hard. I mean, pretty hard. Interesting. So, were you in on this for a while, Blayne?
Uh-huh.
You were.
I did a lot of under $1 China EDU plays today.
It was a sub $1 stock. Remember the Chinese plastic stock that popped off yesterday? So you got a little Chinese sympathy play. Is that what I'm hearing here from Cal? Mm-hmm. So when it fell below VWAP, then it just decided to absolutely tank.
I was in FAMI, METX, and New all off of this one play.
Looks so sketchy.
New was great. All the other ones were not as good for me.
My boy Trevor says that looks so sketchy. Well, you know, Blaine's a penny stock lover. Penny Lane.
I don't love a sub $1 stock, but in the August market, I feel like you got to play what's moving. Can't be quite as picky on your penny stocks.
I think now would be a good time to share with everybody what your original strategy was before you knew anything about trading, before you got into it. You just picked it up and said, I am going to do this.
Well, I had a couple strategies. Can you remind me?
Short penny stocks.
Oh, of course. God, that was a good strategy. I kind of wish I could still do it. Shorting penny stocks slays.
Like, I'm just going to get into this. I'm just going to short penny stocks all the time.
And like, I was like, oh, someone's going to call XYZ. I'm going to wait for that pump. Then I'm going to buy the top and then I'm going to short it. And then I got in that TD Ameritrade account and they were like, ma'am, to short penny stocks, you have to have $100,000. Would you like to make a deposit? And I was like, no,
I'm not even sure that some of these stocks you can, like, you may not even have, like, the market makers may not have even set some of those targets or numbers. I'm not even sure it's possible. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Everything on TD Ameritrade's hard to borrow, and I've learned recently that TD Ameritrade is like the worst for shorting. So I've had to go long, and it's been a long, hard road.
Huh? STBC, the most interactive today, has got ABML. It's a penny stock. I don't know much about it. Can we pull it up? Oh, Callum says 300% is after the runner hits 300%, then he goes to the sympathy place. Got it. Yeah, 300%. That's nice. I'd love to see some of that.
Yeah, we're not at 300% here in August. You know, we're not getting that unless there's something I don't know.
For pennies, I like ABML, American Battery Metals. Hey, at least you're not in the Chinese stocks again, right? It's OTC. Volume is 2.6 million per day. Okay, actually, there was a couple days where look at that. You really got up to 9 million on 34 million. Geez, this thing's all over the place.
This chart does not look like something I would play.
Why?
I hate when people ask me that. I usually just say, like, I feel like it.
Pops out of a descending wedge, you may be able to make another couple bucks.
Yeah. Can we look at like the monthly chart? It's okay. My mom's here.
Oh, hey, Mom. Wow.
Yes, it's not for me. It looks bearish, if you will, to use Happy's term. Yeah, I don't like it.
Happy's term is bearish?
Yeah, I mean, that's everyone's term, but he really likes it.
He just says everything's bearish?
Yeah, if he doesn't like the whatever. I mean, I think also this does look like a wedge. Like, I agree. So could be a great play. It's just not what I like to play.
Got it.
I like to play a good like curl.
All right, hit up John Patrick. Sorry.
What are some good penny stocks? I like this question.
Hold on. I got to get through his full name because I laughed out loud. John Patrick Moron is really tough to say out loud.
John Patrick Moron, do you trade? And if so, do you trade penny stocks? I'm going to have to close that door.
BYSI went near 400% this morning, Callum. Well, there you go. There's probably a penny stock for you, John Patrick. So there's one. ELA. So Blayne's just going to be able to rattle off a bunch of them now. Obviously.
I like XCLA a lot. That's been doing great. You know, I love Solo.
You love Solo with that stupid car. Yep.
Yeah. I've been playing Wish some, which I've obviously publicly said I'm never going to do, but I scalp Wish a good bit.
Is that a penny stock still?
What?
Is that a penny stock still?
Feels like it.
Oh gosh, his last name is French, and I just butchered that. Morone.
You owe someone an apology, Justin.
I am sorry, John
yeah, those are some penny stocks I love. In the chat, can you guys put your favorite penny stocks?
ALPP. CEMI has earnings call tomorrow. Well, wouldn't touch that one.
Callum, I overnighted CEMI. It was a bad idea last night. Did a little overnight on it.
NNVC is a good penny stock. Moving on COVID news, nanobots versus viruses. Would love to learn more about the nanobots, unless it's just an easy trade. Not sure yet. For
those of you who were not here last week, I'm pretty deep into MNMD, which is mind medicine. Like that a lot.
Okay. Hey, remember we talked about ALF for a while? I don't know what level that's at anymore.
People are still playing ALF. Like it didn't. I thought that would just be it'll die.
It's not a penny stock anymore, right?
I don't know. I don't play ALF.
MMMD, yeah. Snap, Crackle, Pop, put it in there. There's ALF. It's $8.
Ooh, Callum, always with the hard questions. Well, if you look at yesterday's semi chart, I really thought that it would have continuation today. It was pretty strong into close, and then after hours it looked really good. And then I thought it might gap up today, especially running into earnings, and that didn't happen.
This is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is CEMI. Oh, this is what you overnighted.
That's what I was talking about with Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So earnings are tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And it's just did nothing all the way. It's a 15-minute that you're on, so it didn't do anything into the close, I guess. Not much.
Yeah, I sold it at 10 this morning for a loss. So.
Oh, you sold at 10 a.m. Oh, yeah, got it.
So I overnighted it, and then it was getting some more. It didn't gap up, but it was getting some volume in pre-market, and then I thought it might pop. It opened, and it didn't, and then I sold. But I had a nice little thesis for why I did that. I'm not upset. I just didn't trade well today. Sometimes those plays work.
And you are absolutely not going to hold that through earnings, in under no circumstance.
You know me?
I know you never would, but I'm just saying.
I mean, of course, number one rule of trading, you can't hold through earnings. You cannot do that.
It's my favorite activity. I love holding through earnings.
Why would you do that?
What a rush to just know, when do they drop the numbers? It's like the top of a roller coaster.
That's 10 out of 10 you're going to lose. No, 5 out of 10 you're going to lose. And then you're never going to make any money. It's a roll of the dice. It's gambling. It's like roulette.
I've been holding the bag on CLNE, selling covered calls, 4 cents a contract to get my money back. Hey, I did that with Nokia. I know the feeling. You will get your money back on CLNE. Blayne, you've definitely traded that.
What is it?
CLNE. CLNE.
I'm sure I have, but ooh.
We've definitely talked about it. Yeah.
Looking at the top of a roller coaster.
See? The only way it goes down. All right, man. All right.
Players got to play. Yeah. Don't hold through earnings. That's dumb. Remember the show when we did the top 10 stupidest things you can do in the stock market? Hold through earnings.
Unless you're a long-term investor.
Yeah, it's not for me, dog.
Yeah, it is. Hey, there's my baby.
Nice chart, Justin.
Did someone hold their earnings?
Multiple times, multiple earnings. Hey, this company continues to crush earnings and issued new guidance for the rest of the year. It just has too many shares outstanding. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. Oh,
now, were you on the call and did they address you by name?
That's hilarious. No, I did try to get into the webcast and it didn't work for me. But I did sift through some numbers and I like what I saw. But hey, I told Callum I was probably going to get out the other day.
He's always going to get out. I'm going to get out at the end of July. I'm going to get out at the beginning of August. Now it's going to be, and like we just keep taking it down the road, and you're probably going to make $1 billion freaking this year. And here I am just working my A off every single day trading these stocks. And you should probably buy a full price painting from me.
That's hilarious. See, STBC knows what's up. That new Nokia phone comes out at the end of August. I did make a promise. If I still own this stock, I will buy that Nokia phone.
On the podcast, we were talking about the initials of the phone.
No.
The initials of the phone manufacturer.
Yeah, it's HMD or something, right?
Yeah. People in MTA loved that on the podcast. We get a lot of it in the chat.
HMD is a great acronym. See, people, I have been saying I need the new phone. Yeah, real funny, STBC. I will say that. Now,
Callum, I have to tell you something. When the T2 plays, when you guys in the chat are like, this is a T2 play, I play those for sure. I have to tell you right this second, I don't know what that means. Just like T2 means I'm going to buy it.
No,
I don't know.
Time plus 2, I'm assuming, means that you're holding for 2 days. Oh. See, Antonio Miller wants a new Nokia.
Also, wait, another thing, Callum. I tried to play the hammer candy today on FLGC at Open and lost so much money I could cry. So I might not be able to trade that stock again.
I want to close out the Nokia talk real quick. I'm looking for a new trading strategy, and until I'm settled on one, I have no reason to get out of Nokia. That's my issue.
So you really are a long-term investor in this company?
No, because that would be over 12 months. If I get to 12 months, I don't think it's going to happen.
You know what, AC? I don't know what an inside. Yes, I do. It's when the full body of today's candle fits inside the body of yesterday's candle. That's what that means. I'm not crazy. I had a plan for playing the Open.
A lot of people don't like to play the Open.
I get that, but I had a good plan.
Callum's calling me out. It's a good point. You know, I sit in front of the computer all day. It's a good point. I will learn some new strategies, and that's where we're going to end up. Yeah.
Inside bar on the daily. That's what I said. Here's day 1. Here's day 2.
Killed it.
Inside bar day, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap up looking at MMAT and then Blayne whatever your plays will be the rest of the week while you are trading from the beach?
I have really bad service here, and it's probably not smart for me to trade. I just probably shouldn't. That being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Well, you're a mobile trader. You trade from the cellular.
Literally, do we have to say that on live TV?
Don't worry about it. Oh, why?
You shame me for that. Squeezy, actually.
You? Yeah, he said you shouldn't be a mobile trader.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay. Going long with MMAT. Wow. This is something to look at. What a sight to. Mitch, have you ever seen this chart before?
No, I can clearly say no.
This is wild. What was the volume on those days when that popped?
Metamaterials, I've traded this.
200 million?
200 million shares traded.
What?
Someone's holding a bag.
Yeah, a lot of people are holding. Who said they're going long on on MMAT? And are they holding a bag and that's why they're long? Because let's clarify. Who was it? It's Papa Bull. Papa Bull. Did you go long on MMAT back in when was it?
Oh,
June.
It was with TRCH. God, I traded TRCH so much. Anyway,
MMM,
you're talking to Mitch. I'm talking to the people in the chat. We're having two different conversations.
KC got a crazy MMAT bag. I don't know that one you're going to get out of. No. I hate to rip the Band-Aid off.
Look at that support. That looks like strong support. I don't.
You think it's going to make it back up to $14?
No, but it might make it back up to, hey, Mitch, put that at the top of the red candle on the left. Yeah. I think it can make it back to there.
Which closed at 674.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God,
this is kindergarten trading 101 for you guys.
It's a dividend paying stock, so that's what Casey's got. Okay. I've never seen it. I've never seen this. 200 million shares is incredible. So it was all about the merger with TRCH. Okay. All right.
John, I day trade penny stocks. Oh,
Berkey Turkey. I love the name.
I would love to DM you tonight to talk about what a T+2 is. Somebody today said T+4, so I also would like to know that. And maybe there's a T+3.
Oh, man. Casey's got an $18 cost basis on this one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You have enough shares to do the covered calls thing? That's how Justin got so rich on Nokia.
Thoughts and prayers, T's and P's, Casey. I don't really know. I'm so sorry. Had a reverse stock split. This isn't. I don't know how to make that one feel better.
Go watch Frozen.
I mean,
let it go.
There can't be enough volume. There can't be enough open interest on this to sell that many calls for a decent contract price. That one's tough. I'm sorry.
Let it go. Let it go.
I think you have to swan song that one.
I have a couple things to say.
He's an MMAT investor now. Yeah, he is an investor. You know what? You should call for a board seat, Casey. Why don't you get on that board and you direct that company back to $18?
Cool.
That's all.
Okay.
Blayne.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would like to thank everyone for joining us on the show since I did not have an outline and we just had to wing it. I'm at the beach. I've been trading hood. I was not prepared, and you guys really came in there and saved me. If you could do me one more favor, and as Mitch says, smash the like button, that would be wonderful. So under the little screen, if you could just hit the thumbs up. Also, thank you to everyone who said it's fine for me to trade on my phone. I'm working on trading on the computer. It's baby steps. I'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Mitch is going to tease what's up next on Benzinga Pro. Little bit of a webinar.
Yeah, we got a webinar coming up next. Just my last question to you, Penny, because it was such an interesting answer that we got. What are you thinking of Disney going in towards kind of as they keep coming out with movies? I don't know if you saw The Jungle.
The Jungle Book?
The Jungle Book, but what are you thinking? Disney. I have to get that question for you.
We got a subscriber, and then Callum will speak after class.
We'll speak.
I think the future is bright for Disney. Why? Nobody wants to pay $150 to go to a movie and get a babysitter. If you've seen the show before, you know how I feel about that. Second, we're having a second wave of lockdowns. You know we are. But I do think we've learned how to stay safe during COVID. So I do think movies will get made. People will be at home and be bored. And they're just going to buy those movies. So go Disney. Way to be a trendsetter. And I'm very bullish on Disney.
You don't think they're going to have issues getting A-list actors and actresses now after the whole ScarJo issue?
Jungle Cruise. Well, I don't know. I want to read about that. She and I have.
You and her have fallen out?
Jungle Book, whatever. The jungle thing. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson and I are not totally on the up and up because Jimmy's very attracted to her. So we have a little bit.
Yeah, he's alone in that. So. All right,
see you guys next time.
These people saying they like us. We like you. Thank you for showing up for our show. And guess when we'll see you again on Wednesday at 5:00. We're here hanging out, not knowing much, but willing to chat. Check you next week.